Hey guys, I'm Will with Redfield Numismatics. Good evening. So today's question is up on the screen, and I was asked this twice by a collector. And I don't do a lot of videos, but I'll do my best with this one. Okay, it's literally, why do Redfield Morgans and or holders carry a premium? Well, let's see here. We'll bring this up. If you don't know what a Redfield holder is, it's right here. Okay, this is a Paramount Redfield holder. And I don't want to blow it up. I want to get to the next one. Anyways, they come in black and they come in red, obviously. Most of the time, NGC will grade them in their own holders. As you saw with the previous one, they say Mint State 60. Some of them say Mint State 65. They're all graded. The answer to this question is this man right here. Lavere Redfield. Okay? So the bottom line is that Lavere Redfield was kind of an eccentric guy. Everybody loves rags to riches, a good rags to riches story when it involves rare coins or anything like that. Okay? So let me drag this article up here as I quoted it just a second ago about Lavere and the Redfield Hoard. See, as you can see, the story involves rare coins and special interest in numismatics or numismatists. Okay, numismatists. Say that 3 times fast. Today we'll look at a quick improvement of Lavere, Reno, Nevada. Okay, it tells you about his history. He was the 7th son, or was the 7th child of William and Sarah Redfield, born in 1897 in Ogden, Utah. Okay, that's kind of what it is. Some of these, see, I want to get to the thick of this. Some of these are better dates, as you can see from the Hoard. Let me move my head next to his. We're not related. As you can see, this is rumors transient. He appeared to be a shrewd investor throughout the 40s and 50s. He continued to purchase bags and stashed them in his basement. Okay, by 1960, he hassles the IRS, would boil over, convicted of tax evasion. He served 18 months of 5-year sentence in federal prison. And upon his death in 1974, some 400 bags or 400,000 Morgans were discovered behind a false wall in his basement. Roughly 85% of them were uncirculated. In late January of 1976, the entire lot was auctioned off. So this is one of those hoards, kind of like Olathe and recently New York, the Federal Reserve. Okay, these guys were talking about it here. He literally had 400 bags. He was a rather eccentric collector who resided in Reno. Okay, I don't have an idea who, off the top of my head, took care of him. So I'm going to drag this over real quick. What you just saw was part of a New York, LA Times article on him. You can find all sorts of stuff about Lavere and his stash. Okay, so I'll bring it up over here so you guys can see what we're talking about. And I'm going to drag me down here because I don't want to be part of the weather. No big deal. So somebody said in 1970, new grading effects of value. I mean, you can find tons of articles. Talks about him in 1976. Over Paramount were several silver dollars from the Paramount International Coin Corporation. They were not a mint. And I'm quoting someone. Thank you, Daniel Malone. They were not a mint. I have to reminders. Silver dollars are packaged up in sonically sealed in plastic holders, and each coin identified as being MS65 from the Lavere Redfield collection. Coin World is traded list trends A7S and MS65 at $25.50. Proof like at $48.50. Now notice this article right here. Look at the date. April 7th, 1988. I think they've come down a little bit since then, but they're still carrying a rather crazy premium. I would suggest you contact a dealer for sure. No doubt in my mind. I wouldn't just try and buy it off the internet, because the problem with Redfields, okay, is that they can be cracked out. This number here, some people have been known to stick tape over them. You remember the old name tapes from the 80s, little plastic strip? It said Joe on it. You stuck it on the Burger King badge, that kind. So I've seen that happen. No sweat. There's a lot of fakes out there. People stealing, your money. So some of the prices were here, and you can see whereas regardless of the grade, however, I suspect you will have reap a healthy profit on your 12-year-old purchase. 12 years in 1988, yes, but we're now in 2019. So we're talking like, let's see here, 1976. That would mean 41 years ago. So, I mean, thinking about this, they go on to talk about this article over and over again, talk about various different ones, and to order these sets from the Royal British Mint. But to be honest with you, that's not the whole story. So what else can we find about this particular topic? Why do Redfield Morgans carry a premium? Okay, well, talks about here and their collectible, the history of U.S. hoards, major U.S. hoards. He was a major U.S. hoard, 400,000. I mean, see, and this is more recent. Today's, most of the coins from Redfield Hoard have been well dispersed throughout the market. Tracing a coin to a group is now difficult. A few, however, remain in the original plastic holders as they were once sold by Paramount. Okay. In addition, the two major engraving services, there's actually 4 in Tier 1, but they like to say the 2. I'm not going to get into that argument. Have included a pedigree collection of some of their holders when the provenance can be determined, or the grade. Okay? Some. The holder's messed up. It's messed up. I mean, we can find another article on this, and increased in Redfield Hoard, increased collector supply, and the Numismatic News, September 9th, A-Mark sold one for $7.3 million. They're willing to pay. I mean, this looks like it's a bag. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on. You mean, of course, they're going to try and sell you some. I mean, it's like the Mapes Hoard, or the Nevada Casino Hoard, or New York Subway Hoard. I wouldn't call Monaco anything, but it may be something to you, but it's not to me. But that pretty much sums it up. Why is it that way? The guy was eccentric. He had money stashed away, and it was for years and years. So, on that note, explains it a little bit. I've touched on it. The rest is for you to figure out. Have a great day.